Hello, welcome to Landscaping for My Sister Part 2. I'm not supposed to have this helmet on, actually. I turned off the music and I turned down the volume, and I am hoping that helps with the horrid audio quality from the last video. To catch you up, in the last video, we just, flattened this whole area out and burnt everything down. And we still have a cow bathing in grass. So now I just kind of need an idea on what I'm going to do for my landscaping. So I'm going to look in my book. Oh, this is just pretty much things that I build and how rare they're supposed to be. Once I have an idea, I will tune back in. Okay, here is what I turned it on to always. Yeah, I turned off daylight cycle, so I won't have to worry about that anymore. So here's what I'm thinking. All the way back in this corner, we do a village. Then over here, mountain. This can be maybe a lake or more mountain or something. There's a hair on my screen, I got it off. And over here will be forest. So in order to start on that, I'm going to pick out our necessary materials. Alright, first thing I want to do is work on the mountain. So over here is where I'm thinking I'm going to put it. So I'm going to need to select stone with my block picker. And just pretty much just do this because I'm lazy. And they don't really explore it much anyway. It's just to harvest the materials and then leave. But I still do it because it's fun to do. And if I post it on YouTube, then that'll give me a second reason to do it like this. Because then it'll get more videos on YouTube than just like 2. Alright. Well, I'll catch back with you when the mountain is finished. Okay, the mountain is done for the most part. I know it doesn't look too good, but I landscape it pretty often. So I'm going to make caves throughout the mountain for them to explore. I already have night vision on now. So, I guess I'm just going to make a horrible cave system here. Okay, we want to avoid going any further that way. I want to make a split path here. No. I want this one to kind of spiral all the way up to the top. Keep going. Keep going. Maybe I'll add a few more pathways into the cave. This is probably going to be the most time-consuming part because I don't... Oh, there we go. I'm going to make another branch off right here. That's going to lead to the top. And it makes me wonder who will get up to the top first, because I plan to put a chest up here. Okay, and then they'll just climb up from there. And I'm just going to put it right there in that groove. And now I need to go and I need to go find the split path for the other one. Jeez. Hello? Okay, I think this is it. And this one we'll go down with. Okay, not too down. And I'm gonna make a split off here. Okay, where's the spiral? Here it is. And okay, there's already quite a lot of split offs actually. I'm lost. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make a branch off right here. I mean, I guess since we're already at the 6-minute mark, I'm going to see you when this is done, because you're not gonna watch all the way through me landscaping a cave. And if you do, just comment down in that below, and I guess I'll post a video of me landscaping a cave. Okay, well, I'm gonna call that done for now, because I add in the orders and treasures at the very end. Over here, I want to do the village. I really hope my tool brushes actually work now. I only have one house so far. Ugh, gosh. Looks like I'm gonna be copying and pasting the village from over there in the hide and seek area to over here, because I really don't want to do that again. I want to landscape a hill this time. I don't usually do that, but I want to, so I'm gonna do that. I really don't actually care if it does or doesn't look good. I just want to be hill. Okay, maybe I care a little bit, because this... I'll put that over there, actually. I'll make the mess over here, where the lake is gonna be. Then I'll just edit the mess to be a lake. Why won't he drown in the dirt? Drown, cow, drown. I actually have animal spawning turned off, and I have them set to spawn by themselves over here with the command panel, which I'll have to say is a absolute mess. But that's okay, because my sisters don't have to deal with that. I do. You know, it's like a mess, just like my hill over here, my scribbles. Oh, this sucks so terrible. I love it so much. I think I'm gonna call that good, and I'm gonna work on my village over here. Actually, I actually want to finish the whole lake area. Then I'll do the village. Oh, jeez. I probably broke everything, because that was too big to actually work. Already have the item? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, I could make the circle bigger, but I don't want to make the circle bigger. You know what? Forget being responsible with things. Let's blow it up. Oh no. Okay. The walls didn't get damaged. Okay, we're good. I cannot do /kill all in order to get rid of all this dirt unless I'm willing to put in all the extra specifications because we have pets and animals. Yay, pets and animals. Right? Okay, well, whatever. It's not too big of a deal. There we go. I wanted that to be a bit larger. Kind of want it to... Not the bedrock. Don't do that. Want those to touch. Yes. Oh, this looks amazing. I like that a lot. Now I'm just going to cover the bottom with sand. Oh my, dirt. I'm going to cover the bottom with sand. Okay, I'm actually really happy with how the sand turned out. I used the selection tool and fill tool. And now I'm going to do something I really like doing, which is filling things with water. I don't know why, but it's just, I like it. It's just entertaining. You start with the first layer and you go up from there, and it looks like there's going to be about 4 layers, but you guys probably don't want to watch me do it, so I'll see you when this is finished. Okay, it's full of water. I'm actually really happy with it being full of water, and I think I'm going to put a treasure chest down in right there, if I remember. Now we'll work on the village. So I'm going to need copy, paste, and turn. I'm going to go to the village now. Here is the hide and seek area. I just need to take this stuff. Okay. Oh, I forgot that was the thing that did. This is the painting room. When we do the tour, you'll learn more about that. But I'm just going to take the unwanted stuff and actually get rid of it once I have the village ready. Okay. That's the whole village. Everything's in correct spots. Copy. Oh, that's glitchy. What are you generating? You're saving the blocks anyway. Okay, now we gotta take it all the way over here. Over here, since where the brushes aren't working, is where I'm gonna be storing everything. Yay, paste. Awesome. Okay, now I just need to select everything that I don't want. Like this dirt wall. Air. Get rid of that. Okay, dirt wall's gone. I suppose the few trees could stay. Whatever. I'll just redo it. It's fine. I'll come back to you when village prepping is done. I forgot that these structure voids are going to be everywhere because of the failed loading, because of how big this structure actually is. And I really don't want to deal with this mess again. Okay, the village is actually ready. So I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to move it into place. I think this should be good. perfect. I did it. Awesome, amazing. I love this so much. I don't think this has ever actually gone so well. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm going to have spoke too soon. Something is going to go wrong soon. Something very bad is going to go wrong soon. Oh no. This is supposed to be a forest. It's a lake. I'm gonna put sugarcane by the lake. Because I've been asked for sugarcane so much. So I'm going to finally give it to them. There. It is actually considered an ultra rare item. Okay, so we've got a cute little village over here. That will work for what we need. We've got a nice mountain here. Now we just need forest. And I also want what I think I call it a gravel pit. Maybe right here. I'm going to build a gravel pit because those are easy to build. So you pretty much just build a little area like this. And they're my little sister's favorite thing to find. She loves gravel pits for some reason. I really don't know why. So I'm going to build one. Alright, I think I'm going to do a chest underneath the gravel because they always harvest the gravel and don't really use it for anything besides flint. But that's a gravel pit. It can include different types of blocks than just this, but that's pretty much what it is. So now I'm going to start work on the forest. I'm trying to cut time wherever I can because this is very long already. Oak trees are considered common, so I am going to plant a butt-ton of these over here. Like a butt-ton. Like an ungoodnessly amount of these oak trees here. So many, they're not going to want any more oak trees. I mean, they already don't want any more oak trees. But I use the wood to build things like that tower and that over there and that house and my little sister's shop. Yeah, more trees! Put them down! More of them! Okay, and as we get into this area over here, I'm just gonna chill out with the density. One here and there. Kind of normal. Now we're gonna get up here. I'm gonna place like 5. Then maybe like just a few. I don't want to go too outrageous with the trees here. Just a couple. Okay, and then in this area, more trees! Ah! I know I'm gonna be burning these down later because I don't chop down the trees. If anybody chops down the trees, that's me. Then I have stacks and stacks of wood to deal with. Alright, and as we get around to the village, I'm gonna calm down with the density a little bit. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be cutting time, aren't I? Oops. Alright. Now comes my favorite part of planting the forest. I make an outrageous tick speed. And then I watch chaos ensure. Oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh my. Okay, what about over here? Gotta load these chunks in. Over here. You're doing good. Nice. Oh, no, that one's growing already. Cool. Lots of big trees because it's dense. Alright, sweet. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna fix the tick speed now. Minecraft is so terrible with a high tick speed in Bedrock Edition. I've not played in Java Edition though, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's terrible or not in Java. Alright, I like this little village encased in this here. Alright, I've got a nice little lake as well. I know that the bigger sister of the group is going to want to fish here. Okay, now I'm going to do the loot chests. Okay, so a chest goes up here, nice and snug in this spot. I just want a couple iron nuggets. Maybe one of those. A single piece of wheat, a cake, and 3 breads. And maybe a piece of armor. And one of these. And a sword. No, a pickaxe because it's on the mountain. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we go all the way down here. Whee! Where's that spot I wanted to stick the chest in? Why, there it is, right here. Alright. Let's see here. I'm hoping the littler sister finds this one. So I'm going to give her some things in the chest. Here we go. I'm going to do just a bit of string. There we go. Some bread. And she's been wanting a cake. But my bigger sister won't give one to her because we currently only have one. And a sword. And a piece of armor. Okay, I'm happy with that. That bonus chest is done. The gravel pit bonus chest. That will be 3 so far. Alright, I want a butt ton of flint in here. Like 3 pieces of gold. 2 nuggets. A little bit of string. And 2 flint and steels. And a shovel because it's a gravel pit. There we go. Okay, where else do I want to put one? Let's see. Somewhere in the village. If I hide the chest too well, they won't find it. Because they don't actually look around. I'm actually wondering if they're going to find this one before I re-landscape again. I'm going to put 3 of that in there. 3 gold. I'm going to do 8 wheat. Another cake. And maybe 6 leads. 7 leads. Because I just wanted to do the scattering. Okay, and 9 bread, because why not? Put that back. Jeez. This will... no. Okay, that's an issue. You know what? There. Now they'll be easy to spot. I don't actually care. That's 3, 4. I need 2 more. Here, this one will be in plain sight, but hard to get to. A cake. Let's do 6. A diamond. And let's do 9, so that's a whole bar of iron. Now I'll do 2. And that's it. That's all you get for climbing up this mountain to get to that. And one more. I think one more. Lake, village, gravel pit, mountain. Yes, one more. Well, let's see. I'll do it in the cave. Which is now I'm going to be doing cavescaping. Yay, cavescaping, how wonderful. I hate cavescaping. So first I'm going to hide the chest. I'm going to hide it down here. Let's say right here. And then I'm just going to put 5 of these, a piece of wheat, 4 of these, a lead, and let's just do 3 flint. Okay, well, that's good. Get rid of all of that. Go away. Done. Here, they can have that too. Okay, I'll see you when cavescaping is done. I really like to do this thing when I'm doing cavescaping, where it's like a super rare item in the back, and then a slightly less rare item, a slightly less rare item, and then just straight up coal. So if they decide that they're not going to mine the coal, then they miss out on all the other stuff. You know, I always like to hide blocks under some of the stone, but, like, they never find them. Sometimes I like to do these really disappointing veins where it's just a single block. I want to do one of these jackpot veins. So I re-explore my cave every time I go to cavescape, and I just do this as I go. I just made it get rarer and rarer the higher you go up in the mountain. Just for fun. Because why not? 1 here, 1 there, and then now we're back down to normal rarity. I'm just gonna do coal here. Yay, cavescaping is done. Guess what? Now we do cavescaping on the outside! Cavescaping on the outside is much easier because I don't have to go through windy cave tunnels in order to actually cavescape, which makes it really easy. Alright, well, I'm gonna call cavescaping done. Now guess what we do? We do mobscaping now. Yay! Mobscaping's not actually too bad. It's super easy. I really miss the old spawn eggs. But now we just throw in whatever we want into our area. These old guys always wander off, so I have to lead them into the village. Alright, that's for mobscaping, because the other things spawn in by themselves. Although I do think I have the chickens, the majority of them spawn in right there. So there's going to be a bunch of dead meat right there repetitively. But that's alright. Alright. So this looks pretty much finished. So I think I'm good to go. So looks like part 2 is finished with landscaping. And the next part will be their reaction to it